This is a bonus video that will help you do the last problem on the exit slip. The last problem on the exit slip gives you some roots that are pretty nasty looking. So I'm just going to make up a couple of roots. Let's say root number 1 is, let's say, 7 minus 2i rad 30 over 4. And so then that means root 2 would be 7 plus 2i rad 30 over 4. Okay, so the way that we're going to do this is we're going to use the sum and the product rule. So the sum is actually pretty easy. For the sum, what you're going to do is you're going to take that and add them, and that gives you 14 fourths or 7 halves. Now the product, a little bit more work. So you're going to do 7 minus 2i rad 30 over 4 times 7 plus 2i rad 30 over 4. And when you multiply these out, the denominators, let's do that first, that's 16. And here we're going to use our little shortcut, right? So our shortcut, since these are conjugates, we know we just have to do the first terms, which would be 49, and the last terms. Now the last terms, you've got 2i times 2i, which is 4i squared. So you have negative 4i squared times rad 30 squared, which is 30. And that gives you, this would give you 4 times 30 is 120. So that ends up being 169 over 16, and that's my product. So if you pop that into our formula, what we end up having is y equals x squared minus 7 halves x plus 169 over 16. Now, these questions are asking for integral coefficients. That means these need to be integers, and they are not integers. So what you do is you multiply by the largest of those denominators, which is 16. So you multiply the whole thing through by 16, and you get the following. 16 times 7 halves is 56, right? 8 times that, plus 169. And so that is a little bonus video to help you with problem number 10.